It looks like they are predicting that the Marvels is gonna be a big old piece of trash. The Marvels' early box office projections are 72% worse than Quantumania. 72% worse. That is incredible. But if you think about the road that they've been going down on, you think about how bad the Captain Marvel movie was, and you think about from there to everything they've been putting into the movies and the television shows that nobody asked for and nobody wants, this makes sense. So, the latest box office projections for the Marvels indicate a disappointing outlook with an expected domestic opening of 50 to 75 million, much lower than Captain Marvel's initial 153.4 million. Pre-sales for the Marvels are significantly behind other releases from Marvels, including Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Ant-Man. While lackluster box office predictions are becoming more frequent for the MCU, I wonder why. It is unlikely to have a significant impact on the franchise's overall success, considering other revenue streams like merchandise and streaming releases. Look, the franchise as a whole, probably not. But nobody wants what they're doing now. We all know this. The latest box office projections for the Marvels provide a disappointing outlook for the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe's outing, even putting it well behind Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Despite quickly evolving into a cinematic juggernaut with few equals, the MCU has increasingly struggled to maintain momentum of its earlier days since the 2019's Avengers Endgame. The only reason why it's struggling, it's like me being a efficient cyclist. But today I decide to wear a weighted vest. A 50-pound weighted vest. So now, instead of wearing whatever I weigh, I feel like I weigh 50 pounds heavier. And I decide I want to go cycling. Or if I'm an athlete that's deciding to do some pull-ups and and I'm elite at it. And I put on a 50-pound weight vest. Do you know how much harder it's going to be? You know how much more I'm going to struggle? But I put it on myself. See where I'm going here? Disney put it on themselves. Willingly, I might add. They weren't forced. Or maybe they were. But they put it on willingly. And it is what it is now. My. Though some later MCU movies would continue to achieve box office success, other franchise entries like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania would fail well short of their anticipated break-in points. According to new box office predictions provided by Box Office Pro, the Marvel's upcoming November 10th release is already facing potential shortfall, with its initial domestic opening expected to generate between 50 to 75 million, less than half of what Captain Marvel did. Adding to the movie's predicted woes, pre-sales are down 69% behind the pace of those sold for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And 72% down behind Ant-Man Quantumania. Man. what the Marvel's early box office predictions mean for the MCU. During its earlier years, it seemed that the MCU could do no wrong, while the franchise still experiences its own share of initial setbacks, including the less than stellar critical reactions to sequels like Iron Man 2 and Thor: The Dark World. Those films still managed to draw in impressive box office numbers and firmly kept the ever-growing franchise at the forefront of audiences' minds. Now, with over 32 movies produced over the span of 15 years, lackluster box office predictions are gradually becoming a more frequent occurrence for the once vaunted cinematic juggernaut. I like your words. Whether it's a result of an increasingly oversaturated market, false. Diminished promotional efforts that have been hamstrung by the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike action, false. Or a growing sense of dissatisfaction with the franchise, false. Seeming lack of coherent direction by post-Avengers Endgame, partially. The possible reasons for the Marvel's own predicted numbers are many and varied. There's only one reason. We all know what it is. Don't tap dance around it. What it does highlight, however, is the days of the MCU being able to churn out back-to-back box office blockbusters. It's slowly coming to an end. However, it is possible that the Marvels may come to surprise everyone and overcome the disappointing predictions regarding its November opening. Look, I've always told you, I want to like the entertainment that I watch. I don't hate watch anything. If there's anything that I don't like, I don't watch it. Okay? I'm a Marvel fan, a Disney fan, Star Wars fan, a whole lot of IP fans. But these companies have been doing has been ridiculous. And they've been destroying their own numbers and money and their stock prices and their fan base. And every movie that I go see is with hope that it's going to be good. And it's just keeps on doing the same BS. Yet, even if it does not manage to succeed at the box office, Marvel Studios and Disney are well aware of the movie's profitability. Sorry, I'm laughing. Does not merely end with ticket sales. With merchandising, no one's buying none of the Captain Marvel stuff, toys that you're putting out. With Marvel merchandising and future home video. Now, no one cares about that either. It's likely these unfortunate predictions will present any kind of existential threat to MCU as a whole. Yes, as a whole. The franchise as a whole. Everything that it's done, with all the good movies, lumped in with the bad, yeah. They were so nice in this article. They were so nice, and they didn't tell the reason why. We all know that all the movies have been failing. So anyway, I hope, it's off the woke we go. I hope, it's off the woke we go. I hope. That's them just digging their own hole. Okay? The first thing I learned when I used to be in financial debt, it was if you're in a financial hole, stop digging. You're already thousands of dollars in debt. Hey, buddy, you don't need that Gucci belt for the concert coming up this weekend. You don't. Wear a longer shirt so no one can see what regular Walmart belt you bought. Pay $10 for the Walmart belt. Don't go get the $300 Gucci belt and go to the concert with a nice shirt on. You know what I mean? Like, and they just keep digging. They're the idiot that just he's got to have the latest sneaks, the Gucci belt, Prada sunglasses, and he works at McDonald's and he's in debt up to his eyeballs. That they just people. There's a lot of people like that that actually never learn. They never figure out that they should stop. Stop while you're ahead, please, Disney. I want to love your entertainment again. 10 million subscribers. Woo.